Hello, this is Daniel with DirectorySubmissionReview.com, and this is part one of a two-part series review of Directory Submitter version 3.0. In this first part, we'll be going through giving you an overview of the software and a little bit of instruction, and in part two, we'll go over the strengths and weaknesses that we have found with Link Directory Submitter. With that, let's get started. First thing we'll look at is the top menu. Here you have the option to import and export profiles and import and export custom directory databases. You also have the option of exporting submission history reports. The next tab over, Settings, is where you will manage your profile, where you can manage the directory list, and where you can do the configuration for the software. Here on the layout of Directory Submitter, we find a nice preview screen of the directory that we're submitting to. And on the right, we find our list of directories which include a page rank. One of the things that really impressed us about Directory Submitter was the feature that allows you to sort directory lists. You can sort them by page rank or by status, or you can alphabetize them. Another thing you are able to do is search through the directory list for a particular directory. And the last thing that really impressed us that we wanted to point out was the pre-filled filters that have been set up for you. You can see right now we have free selected, so it's only going to show us directories that are free to submit to. We could just as easily choose to submit to only paid directories, or if we have a niche website, we can go through and choose the particular category of our website, and it'll show us directories related only to those categories. Now let's move into how you would go about creating a site profile and submitting your website. So within the Profile Manager, we'll go ahead and go to Add, and I'll set up a test website. This is a cheesecake recipe website. Then you want to enter in your URL after you've entered in the profile name. Preferred category. Directory Submitter allows us to have 3 link titles. These are the anchor texts that are going to be pointing to your website. So these are the keywords basically that you want to target for your website. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And then we want to add a site description. I've gone ahead and pre-typed one, so we'll just paste it right in there. Oh, site description, paste it right in there. Delete this mistake. Well, it looks like it doesn't want to let us this time. We'll let it go. Keywords. These are the keywords that you want people to be searching for your website from within the directory. Hit OK. Hit Next. This is where you can enter your reciprocal URL if you so choose. And then you want to enter in some basic information about yourself. Enter in the address. Some of the directories will be asking for an address. I like to provide kind of a fake one so that I am not sent any junk. Then we'll hit Next, hit Finish, and we'll hit Close. You want to make sure you have the profile you want to submit to listed up here at the top. And we'll use New Web Directory as an example of submitting to a directory. So we can see that Directory Submitter has done a nice job of pre-filling the form for us. It's entered in our email address, category. Category, if it's a drop-down menu, is something we're going to have to go through and do ourselves. So let's go down to health. Diet and nutrition. Seems to have entered almost everything else for us. Next, we want to enter in the CAPTCHA code and hit submit. Okay, our website has been submitted for approval and it's awaiting review. So the next step after this is simply to go through the directories on the right and submit to the directories that you want your website to appear in. Thank you for joining us for part 1 of 2-part series review of Directory Submitter. We hope that you will join us for part 2, and where we'll be going over the strengths and weaknesses of Directory Submitter. Thank you.